And we're back. We've got Magnus with us. We're gonna talk to Eric Obsidian and get the Iron Clan quest started. Hello, Eric. Have you a moment? What is it you do here in the Wheel Clan, Eric? Me? I'm a historian. I study our dwarven past, reflect on the paths we have taken, collect objects of historical relevance and value. You almost see him smile. When I can, I try to tell our story to tell it true. I can only hope to be a looking glass into the dwarven soul. What are you studying right now, Eric? Well, I have many suppliers. We trade often in Stillwater when the need arises. But just lately I've run out of mithril. If you know anything about the metal, you note that it's rare. I'm having trouble finding a new source, and many of my objects are incomplete without it. What, Eric? What is it that you found? He shakes his head. Sorry about that. The possibilities are so exciting. Perhaps I should be more forthcoming. Dwarven mythology tells of an ancient race of dwarves whose civilization was filled with such wonders as the world has never known before or since. They were known as the Iron Clan. The Iron Clan? Were they real? What happened to them? Well, no one really knows if they were real or what happened to them if they were, but because we found no proof of their existence. But one of our miners dug up an old dwarven mace a few weeks ago. The handle of that axe was hollow. Which is it? Is it a mace or an axe? And within it was this. He shows you what looks to be an old schematic. What is it, Eric? Well, I suppose it does no harm. I have a copy of the schematic. So, if you cannot find the place of iron, I could always go looking myself. And if you do find it, and the During Stone is there, bring it to me. It would be worthless to anyone but a dwarf, and most precious to me. I'd have nothing to offer but my thanks. I'm afraid a historian has little in worldly goods. I'd be honored to go on this journey. Pay or no pay? Splendid, he smiles, just slightly. Here is the schematic. I wish you the best of luck. Huh. I thought Magnus would react to that. I guess not. Ancient schematic. Let's see what that does. I wish he had told us what kind of schematic it is. Probably in Smithy. Okay. The writing on this schematic is faded, barely legible. Search ye, place of iron. Where lies the stone? Voices, book of truth. Of glass that opens beyond belief. Power, such power. We need mithril, and we have it. No idea where we get a heartstone. And no idea what we would do with it once we had it. Okay. So let's go check out that place. Then the dredge. Let's send some stuff over to Magnus to carry.
How can I help you? What do you need to know?
What do you know about this place?
Yes, this is the Wheel Clan, home of King Logair Thunderstone. Watch your bloody step around here, and try not to embarrass me. More than likely, I'll run into someone I know here, and probably have a few relatives here as well. How can I?
You're carrying a rusty mace. Let's get that out of your hands. How about you, Virgil?
What is it that you want?
There's not much more you can carry. You can carry the book. What was even this book about? Oh yeah, that journal we found.
Me?
I don't know if it's useful for anything, but fine. That makes us only lightly encumbered. Got it. It occurred to me that anyone watching this might think that I'm rushing things a bit. And yeah, a bit. But only because I want to unlock Quintara and Caledon as quickly as possible. After we unlock those two places, which requires progressing the main quest a bit, then we'll slow down a bit and just start dicking around the world map. Hold, what business have you here, stranger? Just taking a look around. Where do these stairs lead to? These are the caverns of the Dredge, an old system of mines. Randver Thunderstone has given me permission to search them. Yes, Randver has sent word to me about you. Would you like to go down now? Yes, if you don't mind. You may pass. Divine Poison Rifle. $14. Lots of fatigue damage, unlike this one. 2 hit bonus, range 20. It's not significantly better than the one we have. This, I think, is one of the mod stuff introduced, because it's a magic gun, which flies completely in the face of the rules established by the setting. Magic and technology do not mix at all, ever. But the mod maker introduced some weapons that can be some technology weapons that can be used by magic wielders and vice versa. Hopefully we'll find someone who will give us some money for it. I don't see myself using it. Whoa. Not good. Already off to a good start.
How can I help?
What is it that you want of me?
Fortunately, we didn't lose too much progress. And we're close to a level up. We don't need lava rocks. Okay. Another little point for us. Tesla rod. Needs the Tesla coil, which we have, and the shocking staff, which we have. That also puts our technology proficiency at 100. So, first things first, let's finish the dredge. Lesser Gaurat. Oh good. These ones don't split into new enemies when they're killed. Greater Dora. Again, no biggie. More spiders coming up. Paralock. So yeah, it looks like companions only level up when you level up. That's one heck of a big limit. Can we rest here? No.
Are you blind? What in God's better luck next time. Are you blind? What in God's better luck next time.
Two critical misses in a row. That was bad. Hell Creeper, level 15. I don't want to face that one. But it looks like we have to. It's not at full HP. Why?
How can I help you?
There, he's all healed up. Let's try that again. I couldn't tell where the little spiders were. Completely camouflaged. Had to let my companions handle it. To be fair, I let them handle most of everything.
How can I help? Like that, friend. How can I help you? My friend, I've been wounded terribly. Quickly, I need healing.
What is it that you... What type of healing do you... What is it...
You won't use these ones. Three bullets left. It's fine. Virgil's not dead. Just out of fatigue. But I am out of bullets.
What is it that you want of me?
He doesn't want
Can I
it
help you?
for some reason. Fine. We can be reasonable. We got some more fights coming up. Another rifle.
Friend! I've been really tightly! Quickly! I need healing!
Let's see. Divine Prism Harm Rifle. 1 to 40 damage, 1 to 30 fatigue. Yeah, no. There's no comparison. The damage ceiling is higher. But the floor is lower. It's also faster. I don't know. I'm not convinced.
How can I help you?
Yeah, without the gun, we're better off in turn-based mode. Couldn't disable it. Man, the dog is killing it. Come on.
My friend, I've been wounded terribly. Quickly, I need healing.
Ah. Virgil, you coming? Okay. We're gonna be getting another level up soon. That's exciting. That strike.
My friend, I've been wounded terribly. How can I help you?
Let's give you a healing item. Another. Another.
What is it that you want of me?
Virgil, buddy, you seem to be continuously getting paralyzed. What's up with that? I know your fatigue is really, really low, but we can't stop and rest now. Lycanix. Not looking forward to fighting those. Venom Hound. Ooh. Death Strike. Nice. Timberwolf. Uh-oh, I'm stunned. And scarred. How long am I gonna be stunned for? Well, okay, that's done. Yep, beauty down. But I got another level. Let's increase drawing. Since I'm reliant on it now. Done. Gonna have to remember to take my stuff to be repaired. Lots of high level enemies in this part. Magnus, your reaction is going down? I guess because I lost a beauty point. Uh-oh. Big trouble coming up. Oh, these are just level 1 ailing wolves. That's alright. And what are these? Mongrellan. I like the names of all these monsters. Very monstrous names. These guys are fast. Yeah, the boomerang definitely gets the job done, but it's not as satisfying as the gun.
How can I help you?
Doesn't seem like there's anything up here. Dead strike. They're rare, but I do like when they happened. Maybe because they're rare. Ooh, Vegard Molten Flow's key. That's the key the guy told us to find. Retrieve his family heirloom from the depths of the dredge. Now hold on, what's going on here? Lots of wolves. Seriously? You're all going for the target that's the hardest to reach. might be in trouble here. The blinding grenades don't really seem to do anything. The enemy can always hit us, no matter what. The stun grenades are good. Ah. Actually, this is a good time to try out the reanimator. It works. But that was very difficult to make. A cure-all. Plus a large capacitor. Grey King. Still seems to be level 37. Being revived hasn't affected it negatively in any way, as far as I can tell. Machine plate mail? Yes. Divine Prism Harm Dagger. It's not very strong, but decent speed. 2 hit bonus. More mithril ore. Do we need it? We've got so much of it already. How can we make those cure-alls again? Right, they're not easy to make. I might, because we're not going to be taking Jaina with us, I might have to decide to go into herbology myself.
need healing. How can I help you? What do you need to know?
I think the problem with Magnus is that, yeah, he doesn't have a lot of levels in melee, and he's only an apprentice, so he keeps hitting himself when he gets a critical miss. I think this is the storeroom for the dwarf guy. Let's double back and get it. Yep. Toy train. That's the heirloom. Oh, and tech bow of Prisarm. Doesn't seem all that great. Unless I'm missing something. I understand that bows can be exceptionally powerful.
How can I help?
There. We've got the things. I don't think there's anything else over this side. No. We can continue. Mm. Molten Giant. This is looking dangerous. Let's see if we can lure.
Sure, I'll do it right away.
Okay. We've lured one of them.
How can I help you?
Huh. Neat icon. Let's
What is it that you want?
be careful. Make sure their weapons are still holding up.
It is done. It is done.
Uh-oh.
Sure, I'll do it right away.
Okay, so the blinding grenade does help a bit. I said I needed a Tesla coil. Fine. Arcane Bow of Prism Harm. Again, doesn't seem all that great.
What is it that you want of me?
How can I help you?
almost to the next level. We're killing so many monsters. It's almost impossible not to level up. We've been up there. Yes. I think this is the only path we haven't explored yet. Yep, we've killed that golem before. This is the only direction we haven't been through yet. So this must be the path to Loghain. Or Loghair. Same name as the bad guy from Dragon Age. He dropped something.
What is it that you...
There's an item there, but I can't seem to select it. There we go. Arcane Bow of Prism Arm. That's exactly the same as this one.
How can I?
Divine Prism Arm Claymore. Gold. Divine Prism Arm Dagger. Ooh, poison damage 2020. Yeah.
How can I help you?
I think he'll actually prefer this one. Yep, he does. Can I make room for this one? There we go. Lots of dead monsters here. Hint, hint.
What is it? What is it that you want?
I should hand over some stuff to Virgil for him to carry. The bow is surprisingly light. He's not encumbered. Hello.
What? Who dares disturb the exile of Thunderstone?
Forgive me, Your Highness. I had no choice but to...
Quiet. This insolence is unforgivable. The violation of my ancient right for solitude in exile is not broken so easily. Your life hangs in the balance, stranger. Speak quickly, lest you taste of the fury of Harrow.
Okay, let's try and be nice. Please, Logair, you must listen to me.
No, stranger. You must listen to me. I've come here to writhe upon the blade of my sorrow, to live the 1,000 deaths by the ancient right of kings. These laws are passed down through the mountain from the beginning of remembered time. Your life is forfeit to them, as is my own. Do you understand?
Stop. I come with news of the Black Mountain clan.
What? How do you know? Speak quickly. Your life still hangs in the balance.
Fine, I have a story to tell.
I've no words, no words. My crime, it seems, is even more heinous than I thought. I deserve much worse than this mere isolation.
Logair, I need to know exactly what happened.
In all the time since the judgment was passed, I have never spoken of it. My shame has held my tongue. It seems that very shame shall now, finally, bring the betrayal to light.
Please, these elves who approached you, who were they?
A delegation of elves sent from the Silver Lady herself. They came not long after Bates had built his first steam engine. Technology in the hands of the human had spread and advanced at an alarming rate, and the elves were hit first and hardest.
How? What had the spread of technology done to the elves?
Their forests were being cleared with the help of technology. Massive steam-powered clear cutters. The oldest groves, towering and untouched for thousands of years, were being destroyed without prejudice. I saw much of this with my own eyes. The ancient forest of Morbahan is little more than a graveyard now.
Why did technology spread so fast among the humans?
There are many reasons. Humans, in comparison with the other races, live such short lives. Because of this, I believe that every human action is motivated through fear. The fear of death. You would think that this was a relative issue, that humans would learn to live with this limitation and accept it. This is not true. And therefore, humans, when confronted with any situation, see it through the veil of their own mortality. Achieve, advance, perform. Humans are constantly driven by the shadow of their own death. This fear, unfortunately, clouds their judgment, deadens their sense of right and wrong. Humans act first, think later, and feel last of all.
And in terms of technology?
When Bates was given a look at our technology, he was overcome. As a human, his first thought was, what can I use this for? When it should have been, what is the cost of its use? Technology exploded in their hands because they are not burdened with our longevity. Humans rarely live long enough to see the consequences of their mistakes.
You mentioned the Silver Lady. Who is she?
The Silver Lady is Mother Queen to the elves. She is very old, much older than I, and very powerful in the ways of magic.
And she was angered by what happened to the forests?
The delegation told me that she was extremely hurt and angry about the damage that had been done. According to them, because of her age and power, she was hurt the most by the clearing. Her connection to the forests was strongest of all.
Have you ever spoken to her directly?
No, I'm not sure if any but elven eyes have ever been laid upon her. Over the years, we have corresponded through messengers. Elves and dwarves are very different, and we tend to stay away from one another. But our relationship, as culturally strained as it may be, has always been civil. We don't necessarily understand one another, but we've always respected the differences.
Where does she live?
In Kintara, the oldest city of the elves, somewhere within the Glimmering Forest.
What are the major differences between dwarves and elves?
I've said before that there is a strong connection between living things and magic, and the magic flows the most strongly in the veins of elves. Dwarves are very different. We feel a strong connection to the earth, but in another way. We love those things which are eternal, unchangeable. Earth, stone, metal. In those things are strength, but not life as you know it.
And the elven delegation? What did they demand of you?
They said that if the Black Mountain clan was not punished, there would be war. War! I told them that a punishment was already being decided upon, and that we, as dwarves, would deal with them. They refused. They claimed rights as the afflicted, and therefore as the judges. They agreed that exile was a suitable punishment, but they wanted to be the vessel of that retribution.
Are the elves a warlike people? Is it in their nature?
No. I know that there was a time of violence many years ago among the elves. But from what I know of them, they are a very rational, peace-loving people. They know that ultimately, war benefits no one. I was very surprised when they came and threatened it.
I see. There seem to be some inconsistencies here.
Yes. The more we talk about it, I begin to get the same feeling. Yes, the elves would have been angry, but would they really have threatened war? Morbahan was a tragedy, but directly affected none of the elven communities. Perhaps my fear blinded me to such things before. And now this mystery. Where are the dwarves of the Black Mountain clan?
What was it you feared, Logair? Why agree to the terms?
I am very old, stranger. You may know nothing of me, but believe me when I tell you that I've seen enough dwarven blood spilled to fill 1,000 lifetimes. Have you any idea what it would mean for there to be a war between the elves and the dwarves? Arcanum itself would not survive the conflict. And I was so very tired of filling tombs with the bodies of my people.
But
Nothing. I chose to spare the dwarves, the world, the price of such a war. What was one clan's honor in comparison with the sheer cataclysm that would result otherwise? You ask what rights they had? None. They merely forced a choice, and I chose the path of least resistance, the least pain. That was my betrayal, stranger.
what do you mean? You were merely acting out of concern.
But that is the point. I am king of the dwarves. It is my responsibility to lead them, to protect them. But most importantly, it is my responsibility to defend their honor, their dwarven honor. By allowing my own fear or concern, regardless of how justified that fear might be, to overshadow their honor was an unforgivable transgression.
Being a king isn't always easy.
Even as king, the choice is never mine as to whether even one dwarf is stripped of his honor. I should have brought this to the people, or just flatly refused from the beginning. I was a coward, a failure, and this exile is my punishment. Given the choice now, I would have waged war against all of Arcanum to uphold the honor of that foolish little clan.
I know. That's because your stone is still true.
What? What do you know of the nature of dwarven stone? You, an outsider. How could you possibly know of such things?
Randver put his faith in me. Perhaps you could as well.
Perhaps, but you are not even a dwarf. These are beliefs and concepts it takes a lifetime to reconcile. How could you possibly begin to understand how I feel?
I know that it is difficult to live by both stone and shape.
Yes, I know. I've thought long and hard about this. Dwarven stone tells me that any transgression against our honor is unthinkable. But my shape, as king, as their father, told me to protect them. I'd shouldered so much of their pain, I could do it no longer.
But isn't part of life defining that shape, learning from mistakes?
Yes, your words sound true, stranger. I know that no man is flawless. But I also know that each man's load to bear is different. A larger load carries more responsibility. Mine is heaviest of all. Therefore, the price for my betrayal must be the most costly.
You'll continue to pay it. At least tell me what I need to know.
Your words bite deep, stranger. Your story has done little to ease my shame. If anything, it serves as a reminder of my failure. I will speak no further of this, ever. I can give you no help but this.
What? What do you mean?
Take this. A letter sent to me from the Elven delegation. Within it is a name, Min Gorad. It's all I have, and all I'm willing to give. Perhaps you should seek out Kintara, city of the elves. I know not where it is, but the village of Stillwater is near the edge of the glimmering forest, in which, it is said, Kintara lies. Maybe someone there will know where to find it.
But
I'll say no more. Leave me. I return to my exile. I am nothing. I'll say no more. Leave me. I return to my exile. I am nothing.
Yep, there's a secret passage under the throne. Hello, Randver. I found your father. He gave me the information I needed. I'm very glad. Good luck on your quest. I hope you find the truth. Okay. Let's take the family heirloom back. But first, a quick stop at the shops. Maybe some of them will buy our junk. Logair, the judgment of the Black Mountain clan has been passed. Make certain they are at the appointed meeting place at the agreed upon time. I speak with the authority of the Silver Lady, Queen of the Elves. If all conditions are not met, we will next meet upon the field of battle, Mingorad. Maybe we'll meet this Mingorad at some point. He doesn't want to buy anything. As usual. Let's see if this guy can heal us. No, we still have a... We still have our scar, it seems like. We need a higher skilled healer. Was it... I think it was this guy. Hello, Vagart. I have your heirloom. Here you go. Really? I commend you and your bravery. The dredge is no place for the weak of heart. Thank you so much for returning this to me. Here is the helmet I promised you. No offense, but the whole affair baffles me. Why the toy wagon? Yes, I suppose I could have told you what you were looking for. This wagon has been in my family for 1,000 years. Legend says it was the first thing ever made by my great-grandfather, when you was but a child. Yes, but all the danger. You've waited for so long for a toy? He smiles warmly. Is it so hard to believe? Were you expecting some ancient dwarven artifact? Perhaps some lost piece of technology? He laughs. In the world of magic and myth, it is impossible that something as simple as a toy wagon might have value. A valuable lesson, friend. Oftentimes, you find power in the most insignificant things. Good day to you. Here's the miner's helmet. It gives a little light, and we don't need a free hand to use it. Neat. But I think I'll keep the chapeau instead. We don't have enough dexterity for the next level in throwing. We do have enough for prowling and spot trap. Let's go prowling. I think one more point and we max prowling, but we need perception. Okay, let's head back to Toronto. Try to sell our stuff. Report back to Master Bates. Now, will we still have random encounters? I wonder. Yep. Despite the fact that the mod's instructions told us there will be no random encounters after level 35, here we are. So we can't believe everything the instructions tell us. Let's spend the night at the Caledon Inn. Done. Let's go. Oh, since we're here, let's see. Ah, that's a good price. We could buy the quality iron shield. So we can make the flow disruptor at some point. It's expensive, but we've got the money. Alright, sure.
What is it that...
How can I help? How can I help you? How can I help you?
Let's see the gun shop then. Oh, cool. You'll buy the divine poison rifle. Cool, cool, cool.
How can I help you?
Yep, that's a lot of money.
How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you?
You won't buy this one. Alright. Let's see if we can find the healer. Perfect. Nothing we want here. Let's go to the junk dealer. He doesn't have a lot of money, but he buys almost everything.
What is it that you want of me?
How can I help you?
That's about it. The rest, we'll just have to save it for another time.
You have returned. Tell me, what news?
I've talked with Loghaire of the Wheel Clan.
What did he tell you?
He said the elves did the actual banishing.
They allowed elves to banish dwarves? What in the name of all that is holy is happening to this world?
Oh, he was pretty upset about it as well.
Well, what do the elves have to say about all of this?
I'm on my way to talk to them.
Excellent. Here is some more gold to help you on your way.
He knows how to keep us motivated.
Of course. What do you wish to ask of me?
Nice that we keep getting more handouts from him. I feel like a sleazy private investigator that just keeps surcharging the client. Let's take care of that one already. For years, men have marveled at the power of the lightning storm, and the latest research has bridled that power into the Tesla rod. This technically advanced cousin of the shocking staff does one thing better by hurling raw bolts of energy at unsuspecting opponents. Searing burns and paralyzations are only the beginning. Now, is this a ranged weapon? Electrical damage 10 to 14. Not that great, admittedly. But we'll try and make good use of it. Also, I don't want to be lugging this one around with me right now. Let's make some more salves. And batteries. I don't know. I don't think I can make all that many. But we'll do what we can. Also, bullets. That's gonna be pretty much all of them. Yep, yep. So that leaves me with 240 bullets, which isn't much, but 666 charges, which is a lot. I think. Let's put this away. Now. This and this away.
How can I help?
Right. We're out of room. Let's take this stuff.
What is it?
And tell Magnus to wait.
How can I help you? What would you like me to do? How can I help you? What do you need to know? How can I help you? What would you... I'll wait.
She needs to have the items in her inventory. And there we go. Wait here. Sog, you can stop waiting. And there we are. We're done with the Wheel Clan, and now we need to go to Stillwater. Which is, yeah, a small town famed for its swords. Let's save, and we'll pick this up again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you're excited to see what comes next. Bye-bye.